Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 of covering pile. The crew came a little later last night. We weren't able to get it all done. They got about 50% of the way there. So they're coming again early this morning, probably once it gets light out, so we can see what we're doing to finish doing that. Probably spent 2 hours, 2.5 hours last night, and it'll be probably 2.5, 3 hours this morning. Kick up these guys' feed. They can eat up the last of it. We're getting more dirty mix today. Story of my life. We've only had a couple nights where it's been below freezing. It gets chilly out, but nothing froze. I don't know why I'm talking. We're gonna go push up feed. I doubt they're gonna be here until it gets a little bit lighter out so we can see what we're doing. So we're gonna go push feed up, whatever's been run out already. Then we'll get the pallet forks on. Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There goes one of the trucks. I'm grabbing a couple of corn stalk bales before we get started. Hopefully I'm gonna buy my car today, and I wanna make sure that I'm using all the time I have to do stuff. That's better. All right, it's getting pretty light out. I know it doesn't look like it. It really doesn't show up on camera. So I'm gonna put the pallet forks on. It's what I used to do tires with. And I get to show you guys that today. Kind of glad we didn't finish covering pile yesterday, because now you guys get to see it in action as we're on the move. So I'll switch over and we'll head back by Abram. First, I gotta close these before I forget. Ow. There we go. I'm gonna use 2 hands. So I changed my ISO settings so you can kind of see. So we ended up having a lot less corn silage than we initially thought. We added, well, let me start here. So here's our corn silage pile. It kind of goes like that. We've got about half of it covered at this time. We have 2 sheets of plastic that you'll see here in a minute. One here that goes all the way across, and one here that goes all the way across. 1 sheet, 2 sheet, and then tires to hold it down, and those are tied together so that when we start bringing the pile back, they don't slide down and hurt someone, or slide off and let the plastic blow away in the wind. You can see that little bump there. That's all the tires that we have brought up and set on top of the plastic that's already here, so that when we bring the new sheet of plastic over, the guys can take the tires from there and put it on there, instead of having to carry tires from the bottom all the way up to the top. So it's just to create more efficiency. We roll this sheet back a little bit so that when we bring the other sheet over, we can overlap it by a few feet, and then there's tires up there already for them to start putting up there. So you're gonna see us doing that this morning. You can see it's getting a little bit lighter. They should be here soon, if that's not them on the road. So I'll go over and show you the tires that we have pre-staged to make it easier for us to get them on the pile quicker. So here, let me turn this off. These are, well, you guys can kind of see we got tires all set out all the way out here. Let's turn those lights back on. And that's why I have my pallet forks spread this way. We pick them up 2 rows at a time and get a whole bunch of tires, and then I can transfer them off of mine and slide them onto Seth's pallet forks. Then he takes them and drives them up the pile to put on the plastic and put them where they need them, because I can't go up the corn silage pile. My clearance isn't enough. there's Dad coming to inspect our work. But we've used over half of these tires that are just over here already. We've also used some that are behind my dad and on the other side of the pile, but we will for sure have enough this year. You can kind of see where Dad's lights are. That's cement that would be filled in with feed if we would be able to harvest all the silage we have, but a lot of it's too wet and we can't get in the field. So, well, we did our best to get what we could, and this is what we got. So we'll wait for the guys to get here, wait for it to get a little bit brighter. We'll put plastic on. I'll show you guys that, and then we'll start getting after it. I wish I had my head thing, so I could just put you guys on my head and see what I'm seeing. So this is the rig we got set up for plastic. The wrap comes with a tube in it already, and like you guys saw for the silage across the road in another video, we just put a chain through it and we pick it up with pallet forks, unroll it off of that. They do make things that you can almost, well, not permanently, but like an attachment for your bucket that holds this, that lets you dispense it a lot easier. That would be really nice, but this is working okay for now. It's kind of a pain to get the chain right and make sure it's level and all that, and make sure it doesn't rub up against the chain when you're doing it, but it works pretty good. So Abram's in there just having a great time waiting. Unravel plastic, unroll that so it overlaps, so the water sheds this way. You can see it's slightly sloped that way, so we want our new plastic to be over top of that plastic. And then tires up there, we'll start bringing them over, and we'll do the same thing. We'll pull it out flat. Seth will bring tires on and place tires on it to weight it down so it don't blow away. People will throw tires on that side and that side to keep it weighted down so it won't blow away, and then we'll start putting tires down. Rinse and repeat till we get to all the way to the end. Alright, so they haven't showed up yet. It's about 8:30. We've been waiting an hour. You guys can see the pile better. That's where Seth drove down. Abram is going to stick back here in case they come. I'm going to go and start getting some other chores done. So I'll bring you guys back when they show up and we start covering pile. Hey, we got the box truck unstuck. Gate poles where hoodies go to die. Alright everybody, we have bedded the back of commodity barn, cleaned and bedded the fronts of south pens, bedded the backs of south pens, push feet up, down bales up for fresh pens, cleaned the front of this pen out while we were putting in new dirty mix. We're going to bed the back of that, then we are going to bed fresh pens, and we're going to clean out the older side of the auto feed calf barn and bed it, and then sometime this afternoon, them guys will show up, we'll start doing the pile, but we're getting stuff done. A little bit more. Is it recording? Yes. Okay.
Alright, so this is Seth, Yvonne and his brother. Avery running the mini loader. We have got a bunch of guys from a nearby tree farm that are here helping us cover our pile. Gotta talk to them today.
I need the plastic. This is the tape of the plastic is broke.
Is it? It's broke. I'm gonna go get some tape.
Oh, okay.
And give it to you guys, and then you guys can tape that up. So. Perfect. Yep. Get them both. Thank you. I don't think so, because that's 40 by 15, right? And we're gonna run one piece across this way to where it's big, where it bulges out. Then we're gonna cut it there, and then we're gonna run one more piece that goes this way. Not longer than 60 feet though. Yeah, because if it's 70 feet and we run one north and south like we've been doing, and then because it's only 60 feet wide, and then you go to run one east and west, and then you got 10 feet hanging there still.
60 foot is going to be, I bet it's probably 40 foot till where it starts going that way from here.
I wonder how far this comes out. We'll have to, we're gonna need to cover right to here. I mean, it'll be a tiny little piece, but still, this is roughly 60.
Are you still filming?
Haven't stopped.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. All right, since we've got enough tires up there now, Dad's gonna go get the plastic. Where is it? It's over there. And we're gonna finish the rest of this pile. It's them over there. I'll put some tires on this and then we'll go watch them unroll it. All right, you can see kind of. We're rolling it back a little bit. They're about to put the plastic over. I'm the skid steer man because I have bad knees. That's Seth over there. He's going to confirm that's long enough. Avram is there making sure it doesn't lean left or right and rub up against the chain, because it's all stacked up several layers thick on the roll. So if you punch a hole in it, it goes through way more than just one spot. All right. Avram is going to confirm. Confirmed. So now I know it's long enough. So Avram's cutting it to the right length. Now they're starting to unravel it. You can see this is about, it unravels to about 65 feet wide, I've been told. It has a black side and a white side. We put the white side up because we want the top to stay cool. Perfect. You can see we're maybe 10 feet short, so we'll have to do a little eyeball piece to get this right here and that back there. Deciding what to do next. I get them on my forks and I put them on his because he can't see his forks well at all. They're not very maneuverable. Looks like they had a piece of plastic they were hoping to fill this corner in with, but I don't think it was big enough. So what's the plan? A little too small?
I'm gonna get the small roll.
Okay.
Just unrolling by hand.
Okie dokie. We have 3 rolls of plastic for this pile. 2 new ones and 1 little oddball roll. It's one that still has a lot of plastic on it, but not enough to do a strand from that side to this side. So it does a smaller piece that we can't use on a big pile. But when you're at the end like this and you have odd shapes that you have to fill with plastic, you want to have those handy so that you can grab those when you need them to fill in your oddball shapes, and you don't have to take plastic off of a big roll that you might be messing up for a big pile later. So looks like that's what we'll do here. This crew is from Dutchman's actually, so they work on Christmas trees most of the day. Dutchman's is one of, if not the largest Christmas tree grower and distributor in America. So these those guys working on Christmas trees, cutting them, trimming them, painting them, all that good stuff. And they go around and help dairy farms cover pile in spring, fall, whenever they're needed. And it's super duper helpful because this would take us a long time to do by ourselves, that's for sure. So just rolled it down there. They'll cut it. Man, being the skid steer guy is nice. Who wants more tires? I'll get more tires. I think we're gonna have tires left over. That's it. Covering the silage pile. 2019. There's food.
Hello, baby. Hi.
Does anyone else have a little baby calf voice?